piece of jasper. I really like this stuff. It's got good character when you polish it. So, I'm going to bring this one back. I'll show you the rest of these kind of close up because we kind of rushed over it because it is chilly outside, so I tend to pick and go back to the car and warm up a little bit, and sometimes you guys catch me when I'm at the sort of at the tail end of my warm cycle. So I go back and cool off, or warm up rather, and well, that just sounds horrible. Now there's a real beauty. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Yellow, green, red, and on the back, oh yeah. Look at that. Alright, so let's take this over to the water, because water's right here. Give this a little wash off in the river. Alright. That's just really cool. Oh yeah. That's nice. Oh. That's just really cool. I like that. Oh yeah, I think we are going to keep this. That's a nice little one to find. So we got just a little further down from where we collected the other stone. Found this guy just sitting out. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah. I think we'll keep that. It's a nice one. It's another beautiful day out on the water. Just figured I'd show you a couple of finds. Now this one I thought was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty nice. And then this guy, make sure this is a little wet so you can kind of see this. So I'm going to zoom on it for you. Isn't that awesome? That's really cool. Definitely a keeper. Hey guys, I like to show you stuff as I find it, mainly because it gives you an idea of sometimes how hard it is to find things on the gravel bar. And then other times, you know, it's just easier to show you as I find them because that's how they're coming out. Check that out. Let's see if I can get that to steady up any better. Check that color out. That's really cool. Sort of bands, you know, these fracture lines of clear chalcedony coming through it. It almost looks like a script pattern on it, the way that these bands of color come through it. Can you see, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's a clear bit coming through here that's causing some pluming. It's really cool, and it's very subtle, and it's really hard to see, but that is just awesome. That's definitely a keeper. This is the kind of stone that you would slice this way to maximize this clear plume area with this kind of yellow and red color. That would be your fire scene right there. Very, very cool. Definitely a keeper. Here's something pretty cool. A relatively whole fossilized clam. Well, clam or oyster, but it's fossilized, and until that's where it wore away. It's pretty cool. We're going to keep that one. So the water's come down a little bit, and I figured I'd take a look in the gravel bar to some stuff. It's sort of washed up since the last time we were here. Isn't that cool? Let me zoom a little bit more on that for you. That's just awesome. The back looks pretty cool. Check that out. That's pretty neat. Let's get it wet. The water's right here, so let's just pop it in and have a look at it. That's pretty cool. I'm digging that. Almost looks like amber, kinda, with some other stuff in it. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep that one. There are a lot of times when I just come out walking and I don't even turn the camera on. Just kinda come out, spend some time walking around. I don't always show you all the cool stuff I find, but you know, let's talk about this piece, because we've tried to talk about petrified wood and how it's got remarkable levels of preservation. I'm gonna come real tight onto those rings. Hopefully you can see that. Kind of zoom to it for you. Probably starts to make sense if you look at it on its side. It's pretty cool grain preservation in a piece of petrified wood. And looking at it wet, it doesn't look like much, but it will polish really pretty. Let me zoom back out. You can kind of see that a little better. So it would have been roughly oriented that way, and that would have been the outside of the growth ring. Yeah. Anyway, it's a nifty piece of really well petrified wood. It's actually pretty cool. I like that. Probably not going to keep it. I get a lot of this stuff, so well-preserved petrified wood is one of those things about the Rogue River. You find a lot of it, an awful lot of it. So this one's a lever today, but we're going to keep on looking around and see what else we can find. That's a lovely little piece. It's kind of pretty. Reds and yellows swirling through it. That's kind of cool. I like that. Oh yeah. That's definitely very cool. I'll keep that one. So we took a little stroll around and on this other gravel bar here, and I found this creature. Seemed kind of intriguing. Let's zoom on that a little bit. You can kind of see that there's some very clear looking spots, some conchoidal fracturing in it. So, zoom back out. You can see it doesn't look that big. Well, ooh, look at that. That is a very nice agate of some kind. From, oh, here we go. Well, it's a very nice solid honker of a stone. That's a good one. Oh yeah, that one's gonna be a keeper. I'll bring, oh geez, do you see that clear bit in there? That's just astounding. Oh yeah, we're keeping this one. I'll bring it back and clean it up. And see if we can find anything else around here, because that one's just, wow. Very nice indeed. So we're back on one of our favorite gravel bars, and I just wanted to show you guys this amazing piece here. Just kind of hiding out. They aren't always apparent, but check that out. That color. That's awesome. It's not quite as big as the one we found yesterday, but for clarity, that is just astounding. Look at that chunky goodness. Oh yeah, that's a nice piece. It's a beautiful orangey color. I'm really digging that. It's just like really chunky and gemmy. Let me spray that off a little more. There we go. Look at that. It's just popping right out of there. That's really cool. I'm digging that. Yeah. See if I can't get that in better light. That's just really nice. And it just kind of glows. That's what I love about these. They just glow. Definitely a keeper. So we move just a little bit further down. Find this little guy. Look at that. It's a real pretty little thing. So when the sun catches it, they just glow. It's really neat. Let's see if I can find a slightly less direct light. There we go. That's really nice. These little guys, they're fun. They tumble up, but you can tell that's got a lot of really nice Gemmy quality to it. That's pretty good. It's a nice find. We'll keep this one too. So these are our two big agate finds. It's not too bad, really. There's some good banding in this one. It's a little hard to see. It's like running this way. That's pretty cool. You see the banding in there? It's really faint. Alright. And then this guy, I just found this really cool and unique. There's a lot of layers of banding in there. There's a really cool, firm, complete band right there. You can see making its way around. And then inside of that, you can just barely see it because there's some fracturing on the top. I cleaned it down just barely with a stone just to show you that there's some banding in it. Up and through here, there's faint banding all the way around it, actually. And it's just a really nice stone. I mean, there's some really nice clarity in there. That root beer stripe of carnelian is just awesome. That's a nice stone. I like that one. We found a little guy I showed you on film. That's just pretty cool. It's a little guy. It's really gemmy, and once it's cleaned up, it'll have some clarity to it. But, you know, this kind of small stuff you use for practicing when you're making cabochons or something. You practice on this kind of stuff. It really does help you learn to be a better lapidary. Doesn't have a lot of fracturing in it. It's easy enough to pare down. That's kind of like this one too. It doesn't have a lot of fracturing. You could cut this into a couple of pretty cool stones. Like, you could probably get a really nice, if you sliced it, you could probably get the makings of a pretty nice arrowhead. You've got the shape, you've got the directionality of the banding. That one's pretty good for that. You could also turn this into a real world-class cabochon, and it looks like it might even have... Oh no, that's a chip. I was going to say it looked like it might have an anhydro in it, like right in here, but, well, it could be. It could be an internal crack or an anhydro. I'm having trouble making that out, but there's definitely a bubble of some kind in there. But this guy is the one that we're going to end up cutting in a few weeks. I've ordered some new diamond blades and some diamond tools. So we're going to take this off, all of this unclean material that's right here, this fractured up material. We're going to take that off, smooth it down, just kind of smooth the stone down. You guys know me, I like organic shapes. So we're going to go ahead and try and get that cleaned up. But I think that's going to be a real fun piece. And I'm almost positive we're probably going to give this one away. Almost positive. You never know. I might find a worthy individual in between then that I give it to, but I think we'll save it to give it away because you guys are awesome and you deserve it. So, we'll see how that turns out. Till next time, guys, take care of each other and take care of yourselves. I'm out.